at that point.
What bothers you on the court? Anything? What gets you what gets you annoyed, and then what do you do about it when you are annoyed? Do you try not to, obviously you try not to get too up, too down, but something that bothers you?
When people make his nose bleed every game. His nose bleeds every game.
I don't like when my nose bleeds.
It's like every game.
So half the game.
I don't know. I don't like when we're at home and we get booed. That's tough. That's tough.
You take it personal.
Yeah. But you know, the one thing you try to do through everything is just to play harder, and that's kind of our motto. Is, you know, we went through a rough year. We had a lot of downs. I mean, we've had our ups, but we've had our downs, and the one thing we always try to get back to is working hard and playing harder, and so that's all we try to do.
How old were you guys when you started playing basketball?
5.
5 years old?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't good, but I played.
You were playing. And I mean, perpetually, that was always your...
Yeah, it was. It's always been basketball and soccer, and then soccer eventually kind of got rid of that, and it's basketball. So,
like I said, I was born into a coach's family, so really, as long as I can remember, I think, I don't know if it was true or not, but he says he had a hoop in my crib, and I had a ball when I was little. So now my son does.
I'm the same way. I always had a little hoop.
Since
I was little, yeah. I've seen pictures. You know, he might not have pictures. I got pictures. Just a little hoop. You know.
You guys have really quickly become real New York guys. And on that subject, like, what's your favorite thing about New York? What are you enjoying outside of the Garden?
Shopping. I just like to shop. I do.
For
clothes.
You're a clothes guy?
Clothes and sneakers. Well, like, yeah.
Now, will you buy like, I don't want to, okay. Will you buy all kinds of brands of sneakers, even though you can't wear? Are you allowed to do that? Kind of, Adidas really kind of get you on a tight leash, huh?
No comment.
Yeah. No comment. That's fair enough. How about you, Steve?
I mean, I think especially this is my first time being in New York this year, and it's like, I feel like I haven't been able to really enjoy as much of the city as we'd like to. Our schedule's been really insane. But, I mean, with that being said, I think playing in the Garden before I lived here, I knew was a special thing. My first college game I ever played was at the Garden in the Coaches versus Cancer. And when I played there, I knew it was a special place. And now it's like to be on the side that the fans are cheering for. It's just like it's a religious experience, really. I don't think that there's any up from here. I mean, I think this is the stage that you dream to play on, and to be able to be on the Knicks and to play at the Garden in front of the New York's fans, you know, I think is
You have a
special.
non-Garden memory? I mean, is it a restaurant or a place you had to go and just...
Honestly, I think probably just having my son, you know, around and starting to be able to really, you know, I always dreamed of...
How old?
20 months.
Oh, so you're right, getting in the thick of it, terrible twos.
Yeah, my wife is having to deal with it. Well, like I said, our schedule is too busy. We're on the road every day, but no, just having him around, you know, being able to be in the NBA and have my son, I think, has been special for me.
Cool. Anything particular in New York that you love? That you enjoy?
Second what he said, when the Garden gets loud, it's the most unbelievable thing I've ever experienced in terms of being in an arena, playing in front of fans. It really is like a out of this world experience to be there at the peak when, you know, they're going crazy. But off the court, I like how there's an energy about the city. There's always something going on, something to do, and the fans are very knowledgeable of the team, and everyone knows what's going on. And so everywhere you go, people are always talking and up to date about not just the Knicks, but
knowledgeable
New York sports.
town.
Absolutely.
They're serious about their sports.
Yeah.
Super serious.
They're serious about their sports. They talk about a pass, a play. But, you know, listen, but when the ball drops, you know, on the defensive end, because you guys are boxed out, Fans will go crazy in this town, knowing that you've boxed out, or when you hold a team to 24 seconds, shot clock, buzzer goes off. This town goes crazy. Love that. There's no doubt. There's a town that likes hard defense. I didn't ask you this question, but besides the sneakers, though, did you have a role model growing up? And also, do you collect? Are you a collector? Are you a collector of jerseys and autographs or anything like that?
I used to do throwback jerseys, but when I turned I think it was when I turned 13, I was like, I'm not wearing another jersey till it's mine. Yeah.
And what was the first throwback jersey you bought, though?
Isaiah Thomas.
I'll leave that alone. We're not going to go there tonight, but he was a nice player, though. Nothing wrong with that. He was a great player, actually.
No. He was one of my favorites. Plus, he's from Chicago area, so.
And collecting do you do some swapping now? A little.
Of what?
Like, will you swap with a?
Oh no, I don't.
You don't even talk to.
I don't even have jerseys anymore.
Yeah.
I got watches though.
You're collecting watches. We're learning a lot about shopping. He's giving it up.
Jeremy's starting to get on the watch game too.
Yeah.
I used to. Jeremy used to be like, "What kind of watch is that? What kind of watch is that?" And he didn't used to wear no watches. He used to just wear the rubber bands all the time. He's always 2 rubber bands. You've seen it, right? The 2 rubber bands. Yep. 2 rubber bands. Look at him now. Dallas.
Trying to be like Shump. He doesn't know mine are fake though.
We won't tell him. Let's not. Did you have an idol growing up? Was there somebody you really looked up to?
Jordan.
You were a Jordan guy too.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be. And you?
I was right down the street in Milwaukee, so for me it was Jordan too.
Yeah. No Milwaukee Bucks?
I mean,
not the Big O or Ray Allen?
No, I mean, to be honest, the guys I really looked up to were my dad's high school players. Those were like the guys I thought I would be as old as, the guys who I couldn't believe how good they were. So I wasn't as big of an NBA fan. I was a high school, my dad's players. But I mean, I think if you were even relatively close in age, Jordan was it.
There's no question.
Yeah.
Now, were you a collector at all? Collect any autographs? Or?
Collected a lot of Packers stuff growing up.
All the way back to Star and everything?
No, I'm not that old. No.
It's nothing like going back and getting the throwback eyes. I mean, we're all not that old. I mean, you'd have to be pretty old.
No, Brett Favre, though, yeah.
Yeah, Brett Favre was your
Brett Favre fan, and I know he had quite a little stint here. I know everyone loved that.
Oh, loved it.
Yeah, but now Aaron Rodgers, that was my thing, was Packers.
I asked you about this on the All-Star game, by the way. You're supposed to be in the slam dunk contest.
Oh.
Now, I feel kind of cheated. We were there. Were you there?
I wasn't.
He should have been in the 3-point.
No question. I mean, it was criminal that you weren't there. You would have locked that up.
Yeah, he should have been in the dunk contest too.
How would you have done?
Come on, no way.
How would you have done in that dunk contest? No,
I'd have won that dunk contest.
You would have won it?
I'd have won that dunk.
Is it possible we may see you next year?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know about I still got some hostility towards that rookie game though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Shump should have been in that.
I don't think you missed anything though.
No, I didn't. I just feel a little disrespected. That's all.
Oh, okay. I like the chip.
Yeah.
It just seemed like you guys are so
way.
tired. You're playing so many nights in a row. It's like, okay, now play another night, and how much can you put on in a rookie game? But just the respect factor.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah.
The respect factor.
Like I said, sometimes I just don't like certain guys playing in the game.
He had earned that.
That's all.
He should have been in that.
That's
That was
fine.
tough to see.
Top 10.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Top 5 rookie in scoring. Top 5 assists.
It wasn't even about that. It was just like some guys wasn't even playing. Some guys was getting moved. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it.
We have a few minutes. I mean,
Don't do that.
I think he
I'm not
just
gonna
needs a
do
new
that.
pair of shoes.
Yeah.
now do you find him kind of moving in on your sneakers and stuff like that, or?
Some have come up missing, right?
Yeah.
What?
Some of
Some of
your
our sneaks.
Oh yeah. I think when St. John's used our locker room, they used to take shoes. I think.
blame you.
Well, I know if I get in there, I would take a picture. No question.
I think so.
What size are you, by the way?
Hello?
What size? In case I want to get you a pair.
Oh, 14.
14. All right. I'm a little bit of a collector of sneakers myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind?
Oh yeah. I'm a Jordan guy. I mean, I love the Jordans. Love them.
No comment.
No comment.
Somebody tonight brought me a pair of Jordan 8s, which are so hard to get. The original Jordan 8s, the blacks.
Aquas.
Oh, sweet. You know, with the little rainbow on the inside.
They have nothing in
Probably.
common.
It's very hard to get those sneakers. It's hard to get those, you know. They're comfortable for an old guy like me.
Tough to get.
What? You know, we kind of wrap things up to some degree. Tell me, you know, for people out there, something maybe that they don't know about you. Something you want to just leave, and also a little bit of a prediction. You know, I think people are a little nervous about the season. You know, you guys are ailing a little bit. Give us a little insight of how you plan on taking the next couple of weeks with the injuries in mind on. But tell me a little something that maybe we haven't covered tonight about you that maybe the fans and some of the people watching, you know, people watching worldwide, by the way. So it's Adidas folks.
Shump may be, Shump's extremely musically talented.
Really?
Musically talented.
He's very good with words and rapping.
Are you a rapper, Shump?
You should give us a little something.
Can you give us a little something?
No way.
A little something.
No. We're not gonna put him on the spot.
No,
unless he
Shump,
wants
he's
to,
not.
but-
He can handle it though.
Oh, that he wants to. Look.
Oh,
Yeah.
he wants to. Let's back up then. Go
A
ahead.
little something.
It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, y'all gonna put me on the spot?
Yeah, a little something. Are you not up for it?
And
A little something, a little rap, just a little, couple lines.
You don't have to, Sean.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
you know,
I have to.
yeah.
He like, yeah, you got to. I'm trying to think of something that's, you know,
I feel like I'm an 8 Mile right now.
you know, it's
I feel like I'm an 8 Mile right now.
an 8 Mile. Oh, you trying to say I'm choking? No. All right.
Probably something you're rapping, you know, before the game, or something you're kind of rapping in your.
Actually, I actually just did a song, but you know, there's kids and stuff in here. That's why I got to think of something real classy, something real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll come back to me. Why don't you guys go ahead?
and Novak might be the funniest person on the team, but people don't expect that.
Well, has he done anything that's been? Is it in the huddle? Is it before the games? Is it on the plane?
Everything. We shouldn't tell.
Yeah, it's okay.
When we take off, he likes to plank sometimes.
Come on. Come on. That's the problem is only Jeremy thinks I'm funny.
I think he's hilarious. I think everyone thinks he's hilarious.
Anything else particularly he does that's funny? Like, give an example. Something in the huddle. Anything in the huddle that kind of breaks things up? So those huddles are long.
Oh, he has like a hot pack during the huddles, and he has his hands on a hot pack like this.
This is true.
Because like they're drawing plays, we doing defensive schemes, nobody's paying no attention. He just sort of looks at it. He keeps his hands for him so that when he gets the ball, he
I
can
know
knock it down.
what's funny about him. Novak can't remember any of the plays. So, you know, when we're in the game together, obviously the first thing you do is run a play for Novak because that's usually just 3 points. So I come down and I call a play.
Give the example, please. They'll understand.
Called
the people will
Orange.
understand.
The play is called Orange, and when I call Orange, the person closest to Novak.
No, don't tell the world.
Oh no, it's already out on scouting reports.
Jeez,
When we call Orange, the person closest to Novak goes, screens him, he steps back and shoots the 3. It's a simple play. So I call Orange in the middle of the game, and he looks at me, and he runs to the elbow. And I'm like, what are you doing? So, you're supposed to shoot a 3. So in the timeout, he comes up to me, he's like, my bad, Jeremy, I'm really sorry. I thought we were running horns. I said, Novak.
The play horns.
Novak, we don't have a play called horns.
Come on, Novak.
Okay, there's.
He's not on the Mavs anymore. We can't run Mavs plays.
So we may or may not have been running a play called horns, but it was on scout team the other day.
The other team had a play called horns.
So I thought he called horns, which is actually a very common play in the NBA, which several teams have used. I've been on some of those teams, so maybe it was in the back of my head. So I thought he called horns, which is a very basic set, but he had called orange. There was Just a little miscommunication. But I got it now. I don't ever run horns anymore.
Well, it seems like that orange play is almost like an automatic now. I mean, they're really looking for you on the 3.
Yeah.
You're feeling it. You're feeling the
Not
love.
really a play anymore. It's just when in doubt, find no back. If you're ever in doubt, just look for 16.
You're not afraid to shoot those 3, are you?
No, it's my job.
Something you want on Jeremy that we don't know, or
There has to be some things.
There has to be something, right?
Especially with the things he's telling about us, Shop.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, there's some things.
No, there's not.
Oh, well, nah, you're right. Don't have any dirt on Jeremy.
You know, Jeremy and Landry do have a bond. And the first time I noticed that was definitely when we were on the plane and I had my headphones on and I had the noise cancellation button on and I had music going and I could still hear Jeremy and Landry screaming like little girls. And I'm looking over like, what are they doing over there? And I let it go. And then a couple more times I look over and I go, what are you guys doing over there? And they're playing Monopoly. On their iPad.
You didn't tell the important part of the story. We were playing on our iPad, and Landry bought Park Place, and I landed on it a couple times. That's why I was doing it. Yeah. It's $2,000 every time you land.
Hello?
Rookie
those are long flights.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to see you playing nice family games. You hear all these stories about players doing all these other things on the flights. Not that I'm going to comment on that, but it's nice. You see the wholesome, the way the New York Nick organization, right? Monopoly, listening to music, beautiful.
I sleep. I go to sleep on every flight.
That's nice. That's really nice. It's very. You can see it, and you see the result on the court. Very harmonious, family-like. Did you have a little rap for us or something?
Oh, he came back to me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean.
You do sing.
Hello?
You do sing.
No, it's more rap.
No, it's more rap, spoken word type stuff.
Okay.
I got one. It's like to get here, you gotta go through hell like I did. Deal with the people calling you bluff like I did. Be efficient as a hybrid. Be willing to give up your Friday nights for the gym so you can shine like I did. Blood, sweat, and tears for mine. I be working overtime. I'm trying to get ahead like an overbite. I had to sacrifice a letter grade so my B's was A's so I could go A to B in the back seat. Went through my me thing, and even though they called me cocky, made sure college tuition ain't break my pop's pockets. Stopped watching TV, worked to get on it. Rose through the combine even though they hated on me. Had the crib behind me, the block paid homage. Put more weight on my shoulders and told me to keep grinding. So now I'm foaming at the mouth to bring the dog out. We keep the circle tight and never stress about a fallout. And that's it.
Pretty good, huh? I like that. Got the clean. This last thing here, just real quick. Are you a trash talker? Because I get the sense that you can get a little trash.
What made him think that? Ironically.
What a surprise. But is is anything really, really funny that we could talk about? Is there any real specific trash talk that you like to get under people's skin, or?
It depends. Like if there's a player with braids, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just got something that like you shouldn't, like I don't feel like a grown man should have braids.
Good thing you said hello now.
No. It's just like on the basketball court. You know what I mean? Like when you step between the lines, like I'm looking for any reason to just get under you. So like, if he has braids, I'm like, who's guarding the dude with the braids? Like, like everybody in the league knows each other's names. I got the scouting report. I know exactly who he is. Got his name on his jersey, but I'm like, who's the dude? Who got the dude with the braids? Like, all right, so you got braids, or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that wears like ankle socks. I hate ankle socks. I admit it. I hate ankle socks. I do, unless it's on a woman.
Iman would like to apologize to the man in the back with the braids and the ankle socks.
It's only if you play basketball. If you got braids, I've nothing against you. But if you got ankle socks, I'd be like, who's guarding the guy with ankle socks?
Well, thank you guys. It's been really a joy. And Jeremy, thank you as well for everything. Great. Thank you. You got it. Thank you. Thank you for coming out.